Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated and Murad Muhammad's M&M Sports are proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. Brought to you in association with Corona Extra and HBO Pay-Per-View, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Skip Avancino Jr., Executive Director Mark Ratner. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this contest on the 10-point system will be Chuck Jampa, Dave Moretti, and Paul Smith. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, official weight 130 pounds. Professional record 47 victories, including 34 KOs with only 2 defeats. Damas y caballeros, de la zona norte, Tijuana, Mexico, the 3-time world champion, Erik El Terrible and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with flames. Official weight, 129 1/2 pounds. Professional record, 39 victories, including 30 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, the Philippines, the 3-time champion of the world, Mannypacquiao.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Quiero una pelea limpia. Ya le arregla el camerino. Trunks here, this is a little high. Yours a little high too. Punches here are still good. Debe una pelea limpia. I want a good, clean fight. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
They say that what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. Happily, this one is for everyone, everywhere.
Round 1 begins. Erikmorales says that he watched tapes of Manny Pacquiao's fight with Juan Manuel Marquez last year 8 different times. Let's see if that's properly prepared him for the speed and left-hand power of Pacquiao, which have been devastating and shocking to many opponents in the first round. For his part, Pacquiao's trainer Freddie Roach says he's been too left-hand dominant. To beat Morales, he'll have to use his lead hand, his right hand, more and better. Pacquiao gets in the first little punch of the fight, a quick jab.
Yeah, well, Morales, if he watched the fights with Manuel Marquez, he knows that his best out is to take Pacquiao in that deep water. Because he came out and blew Marquez away right away, but Marquez was able to bring himself back into the fight in the late rounds. And that's where Erik is looking to do more than likely.
Clearly, Pacquiao has respect for Morales, whom he has not assaulted as freely and openly as he did Marquez and Barrera in the opening seconds of the fight. And Morales starts out with a right hand to the body that just missed. Pacquiao got that left hand in down the chute, but nowhere near the same shocking power that he demonstrated against Marquez. trying to get to the body. Morales pushes him back. Both fighters focusing on the body early, but now Pacquiao lands his left hand right. And again, and the blinding speed of Pacquiao's apparent, and Morales chases him across the ring and says, let's fight, and fires a right hand to the body after landing two upstairs.
One thing about it, Morales ain't scared and he's here to fight.
Like so many great fighters, if you come close to hurting Erikmorales, he's coming right at you. He wants to come back right away. Another hard left hand, partially blocked, but doing damage anyway. Morales very wary about Pacquiao's left hand power.
Pacquiao doing some good work to the body, which we haven't always seen him do.
And he lands a right hand upstairs.
Hurt,
Morales is hurt.
his body's hurt. He hurt Morales' body. Really bad.
So the power is showing up as Morales wobbles away and then turns around and fires a combination to pin Pacquiao back against the ropes. And already in round one, we see the seesaw action that everybody anticipated.
Talk about living up to expectations.
And our interpreter, where they speak Tagalog in this corner, our interpreter is Ernie Kalua. You doing well? We get him with an uppercut. Our interpreter here is Ray Torres. Come on, deep breath. Don't take him to the middle of the ring. Leave him. I don't want you on the ropes. What you left?
Here you see Pacquiao on the attack with that big left hand coming at Morales. He landed a left hand, a right hook. And as soon as he stops, Morales tells him to come on, and Morales brings it back to him and lands his right hand of his own and two jabs, and he continues to drive him backwards.
Total in round one, Morales 17 out of 48, Pacquiao 19 out of 83. So Pacquiao throwing more freely, Morales a little bit more self-protective, but nevertheless able to pick his spots and do almost as much damage as Manny did. Another left hand lands for Pacquiao. The speed is still there.
Morales looks like he's virtually conceded that he's in with the quicker fighter and he wants to counterpunch except when he can get him on the ropes. Now he takes the lead.
And Morales lands upstairs after having focused mostly the body up to that point. Pacquiao holds his hands out as if to say, you can't hurt me. Two hard right hand jabs for Mannypacquiao. His promoters and publicists have been trumpeting a weapon called Manila Ice, and it becomes clear that Manila Ice is supposed to be the right hand. Maybe a hook, maybe an uppercut, we'll see. It's the left hand that opponents worry about.
That was a good right hand body shot by Morales.
Great right hand counter upstairs as Pacquiao dropped his hands.
Yeah, if Morales fights this fight like this, he's going to be okay. Just has to not get caught with the big punches.
Morales is disciplining himself to keep his activity level down, try to limit Pacquiao's chances, and keep it a boxing match rather than an all-out war.
And that was a big left hand by Pacquiao.
But that was a good right hand body shot by Morales that drove him back.
The only thing I don't like about Morales is he's fighting a big guy's pace, and that's a tough pace to fight against Pacquiao, but if he can survive, then he'll be okay, because he won't tire as quick as Pacquiao will. Especially if he keeps landing that right to the body like he's doing.
And Morales starting to put the straight right hand into play more often. It becomes apparent early on that part of Morales' strategy is to funnel the straight right hand to the body and look for opportunities to counter upstairs.
And to not get himself in harm's way of Pacquiao's straight left hand.
Take him in the deep water like that. Like
Just took the
Marquez
left
did.
hand there, and it drove Morales back into the ropes. Good right hand uppercut by Morales. Saw his chance and took it.
Morales is, in a sense, trying to impose his size on Pacquiao. He is the
doing it,
bigger
too.
guy.
Good hard right hand by Morales. Pacquiao comes on with the left. And Manny grinning wildly as he goes back to the corner at the end of 2. But unlike both Marco Antonio Barrera and Juan Manuel Marquez, Morales has gotten through the storm of the first 2 rounds without tasting the canvas.
Hi, Manny. I'm here. Instead of the uppercut, perfect. Let's go with that uppercut behind the jab for me, okay, son? All right, look for that right uppercut behind the son. All right? Here. Here. After the combinations, you can't stand in front of this guy. You better use your feet. All right? Use your speed. Okay? Deep breath. Vaseline.
Tasin kamay. Gamitin. Paspas ha. Mabilis tayo, mabilis.
Do it fast.
CompuBox numbers in the second round. Morales 16 out of 56. Pacquiao 9 out of 60. So Mannypacquiao not able to land as frequently in round 2 as was the case in round 1, at least according to CompuBox. Morales comes out in the same position, bobbing back and forth from right to left. And for a guy who has seldom gone backward in his whole career, Morales is playing the role of the counterpuncher here. He didn't just watch that Marquez film, he has adopted it.
You're exactly right, and this is what you want to see on a fighter like Morales.
Very smart.
And I think he's trying to get the fight into the late rounds where he feels that Pacquiao may run out of some steam.
He may also be trying to drain some of Pacquiao's confidence by giving him the same picture Marquez gave him during those last 7 or 8 rounds when Marquez was dominant.
And that's what he looks like he's doing, but right there he has to be careful not to get caught with the big punches while he's doing this.
Pacquiao twice to the body. Joe Cortez says, keep your heads apart.
Good straight right lead by Morales.
Drove Pacquiao back. Now he lands the left too. Hard right hand coming up underneath by Pacquiao. And a left hand to the body. But Erikmorales has taken 36 rounds worth of body shots from Marco Antonio Barrera. He's been in with some of the best in that regard. Pacquiao getting back up on his feet and using his speed a little more. That's what Freddie Roach told him to do.
Well, they say the way to try to control quick hands is with a jab. Morales hasn't used it that often.
Morales is picking his spots. He's slowing the pace, and he's starting to land very accurately with his left hand on Pacquiao's face.
That was a good jab, a good right hand, a good left hook by Morales.
It's going to make it very hard for Pacquiao to get off if Morales can put him on the defensive from this kind of fighting style. Now Pacquiao lands and drives Morales into the corner. And Erik is just avoiding the big stuff and allowing Pacquiao to tap him to the body.
You want to make him work and get him tired.
A very smart fight by Erikmorales so far. And he bangs Pacquiao with 2 right hands. And Manny tries to fire away, and Erik still picks his spots and lands accurately.
And Manny just landed that ice, but it didn't do nothing to Erik. Yeah, Erik has an iron jaw and has had all of his career.
Took a hard left hand, landed a body shot, and another right hand upstairs.
Took a hit.
Crowd is getting very excited.
Pacquiao's getting very tired. The pressure this big fight is getting to him.
This is a brilliant round for Erikmorales, who has given Pacquiao a whole new look and made it work.
The pressure is getting to Pacquiao because he has something to hold here. And Erik has something to prove.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? We got the water here. That's it. Deep breaths. You're doing fine.
You pay attention. After the combinations, you pay attention. You gotta move your head. Yeah. Alright? Right. Here. Do not take this guy lightly. Don't play with him. When you hurt him on the ropes here, you take advantage of him, okay? Alright? Yeah. Deep breath.
Second time, guys.
Deep breath. One more. Okay.
A note of concern in Freddie Roach's voice as he says, hey, you're